to say it's been my privilege to be a part of the 9/11 Memorial Committee. The members that have been here over the last 4 months. It's truly been an honor and my pleasure to be a part of that. I have a little unique perspective because for 26 years I've been a part of law enforcement, and I was called to duty and to be deployed in 9/11 4 hours after the second tower went down. Sheriff Dustman contacted myself and Deputy Renford and asked to bring a canine bomb dog to go down and assist New York City in any way that we possibly could. So we assembled, and within 4 hours we were on the road. We were asked to come back because you could not get into the city; it was totally locked down, and we had to sit and wait. Our bags were packed and ready to be deployed. 5 days later, Deputy Renford and I, myself, and Canine Luke went down and reported to the Jacob Javits Center, which was the command post for all operations at Ground Zero. The first 2 individuals that we saw, and who would have ever thought, see Trooper Tony Dubin and Rick Kaiser that are down there. We're part of the MRT team learning how to get a crash course on cutting torches and things of that nature, because they were right in the heart of the pile, rappelling down there to see if they could do some recoveries and do some rescues down there. So to be able to see that, and I'm sure just like anybody else, for those 5 or 6 days, all you watched was CNN and everything that was on TV. As we were driving into the city with the police escort to come in there, finally drove by the street that had the towers that were collapsed. And we had to stop there, and it was like we looked at each other and said, we are now part of history, and we should not have been there for a part of history. This becomes very difficult sometimes about this, and to see that, but to see that pile and be able to be down there. And we were deployed then to the landfill at Freshkill to be able to help in recovery efforts for crime scene evidence and remains, and to be able to put those things together. And we sat there and we talked about that while we were working, and to be able to go from there. So in that perspective of my 26 years in law enforcement and seeing my fellow law enforcement people out here, and now as the Director of Emergency Services over the last 4 years, I see the first responders. They had the option to either go on the law enforcement side or go on the fire side. I've been in the fire service since 1980. Very proud of that with the Portable Fire Department. And so I chose to go with the Sheriff's Office. But when I see the first responders that went down and that are here, and my counterpart, Stuart Lexer, who was the Director of Emergency Services and the County Fire Coordinator for Cattaraugus County on 9/11, I know how he feels. He is no longer with us; he has passed away. But I know how proud he is to have his first responders go down to New York City to help out in any way that they can. It just makes me just as proud today to see them here. So we're all acknowledging go on from there. And I wear Stuart Lexer's badge on my uniform to commemorate to make sure that he's here part of this ceremony. I just want to leave you with 2 other things that I heard today that, and from being a part of this, has really changed my outlook as far as patriotism and things of that nature. Things that I heard today on TV was that it's an honor and it's a privilege to have the freedom that we have. It's an honor and a privilege to be an American.
Anyway, my name is Peter Lowe. I'm from Kansas City. I just flew in yesterday, and to be for this particular event, I was asked by some of the leaders over here, and I said, yes, I will come. Wondered why I'm here, but because I know what tragedy it is. I went through more tragedy than most people even know. I was born in one of this Nazi Germany. I'm a Holocaust survivor. I'm the youngest generation of Holocaust. So I know what suffering is. But being American, having a son, I see this lady have a shirt and has got deployment on her. I have a son who's deployed in Africa right now, fighting for us. And as he was there, just we had a funeral in Olean when the helicopter crashed. And 3 bodies were flown in. And we went through that moment of what those young kids suffered. And I said, Lord God, protect those soldiers, protect those firefighters who've been there, who rescued, who died. I know what that is. I grew up among them. It's not suicide. Yes, we can forgive, but we'll never forget. This is the moment that we have to understand. We can forgive, but we'll never forget. Same thing with the Holocaust, so same thing with any tragedy. If we want to get healed, if we want to heal our nations, Yes, we can forgive, but we'll never forget. We will stand together, united, no matter what happens. Just like my son and I just came from Poland. I've been in a death camp to death camp to death camp, walking with people and leading them to forgiveness. And the same thing, questions came. Can we do this in America? Yes, we can. We cannot be angry and bitter and hateful, because that leads us to tragedy. But we can become united, we can work together as a family, as a unit. We have to believe in this God, that one nation in God. Every time I see it, when people are praying and they're singing, even to the flag, name of God. That's what it's all about. We have a lot of ministers here. We believe in it. I came to this Jesus because I believe in it. Because somebody saved my life. It was a Polish lady. She gave me opportunity. And she saved me. And that was all about. Then been 14 years under Stalin prison. And then after that, because my family, my mother married a black soldier who went south to Georgia. And I was introduced to KKK. So imagine the tragedy continues, but I am able to forgive, and I teach my children with forgiveness. You can survive, but we will never forget. This will never going to happen again. And my children know it. That's why my kids serving right now United Armed Forces. And if I have to lay my life, I will lay my life for United States, because that's the best country that you ever know. I live under communism, and I live right now under Americans. And this is the best way you can go. There's no any other way.